Hi guys, today I'm going to tell you about the um, gluLOOKAT, how does glufrustum work, and scale factor. I decided to do this because it took me like a couple of hours to understand how does it work, and if you're watching this tutorial, it might save you 2 or 3 hours. So basically, what happened is the look at does it. It's a like a x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis with the camera, the position of the camera, and this 0, 0, 0, that's the x-axis, y-axis, and the uh, z-axis, that means where the object need to put, where you can put the object, and that there the focus is done by the camera, and this one is uh, how do you want to look the object, like from which angle, like from the front view, or do you want to from the look at from the x-axis or from the z-axis. um, at the moment what I have done is I want to put my camera at +5, that in the z-axis, and I want to focus on the origin, the object in the origin, and I want to look from the y-axis, which is up. I'll demonstrate you example how does it work, as well as this is the scale factor. If you put 111 means there won't be any changes, so object will be same. But if you change that to this is x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis, if you change to any of them, then that will increase the um, corresponding axis. Like if you change here to 5, then all the 5 values will be increased by 5 times, and this is for making the cube. And this one is for the frustum. What it does is, like, when you put the camera, how do you want to look? Do you want, like, this is for the left and right, so at the moment it is looking at the center, and this one is where do you want to look. This is the bottom, this is top, and this is for the near, and this is for the far. I'll just show you a demonstration about this one. So let me run this code. Okay, at the moment you can see that there's a cube, but you can't uh, really see what's in this side or that side. So what I'm going to do first is I'll show you, if you uh, move along to x-axis, how the view gonna be. Like at the moment I'm just moving the camera to the z-axis, and the rest of the position for the x and y axis 0. That means this is to this side, the camera is here in the z-axis. This is like that one, this is like that one, and the z-axis. So that is, we're looking from here, and the object is in the origin, and the camera is here. It is looking at the up view. So if you want to see from this side, then you have to make changes here, because this is the camera position. This is the x-axis. If we change that to 2, then the camera will, at the moment it's z-axis, the camera will move to by 2 axis here, and the camera will focus on the origin. That means you will be able to see this part more clearly. So let me run that one. Yeah, you see that the camera has moved along the y-axis by 2. So if you want to move more, you can do so camera has moved on that side. Similarly, if we want to view from the top, then you can bring that to 0, then change that. You are looking from here, z-axis, and you want to view from somewhere from here. You want to move that side and put the x-axis 0, so you are not moving that side, you are looking from that side. So let's run this. You can see the camera has moved by 3, so this part is more clear now. Similarly, if you want to view more that side, then just increase that one, 5. Yep, you can see more that one. Now what I want to do is let's increase the both x-axis as well as y-axis. That means before we start from here and start from here, now we want to put the camera somewhere here. You can see that the camera has been somewhere here. Before you were only able to see the side, the camera has moved up, and you can see that side. And I'll show you the difference. I can put back to 0. You see the difference. Here we have moved y-axis as well as x-axis, and here it is x-axis only. So the difference. So now what I have to do is I want to increase the scale towards the y-axis. So this is for the scale. So let me increase the y-axis by 3. So that means this will increase like that one. Yeah. Let me change it to camera to 0 position. You see, it has moved up along the y-axis. Now you can do similar thing if you go along this one, so you will focus on this side. If you go move the camera up, you will see this side. Now what I want to do here is, let me show you one example. If you move along the x-axis, so you can see that one. You see, that side. So let me show you one example. So now I think you have understood. If you move this side, so camera will move along x-axis or y-axis on the basis of that one. And let me demonstrate you about the origin as well. If we change the origin, so how does it focus? You can see that one. So before I focus on I put the object in the origin. Now I'm moving the object to the z-axis, y-axis, and z-axis. X-axis, y-axis, and z-axis. So it's better to put in the origin. As well as let me show you about how this glufrustum works. So at the moment you are looking at the this one is for -1 and 1. That means it is looking at the middle in the 0. That means not toward the left side, not toward the right side, but in the middle. and similar that one. So it's the bottom and top. So it's the bottom and top, not focusing at the bottom and the top, but it's in the look in the middle, as well as this one is very near and this one is far. So how near you want to move your camera, and how far you want to view, how focus you want to do on the far part. So if you change that one to 0, if we change that to 0, so this object will move this side and this part we will not be able to see. Yep. And if you change that to 0, then this will move that side and you will not be able to see that side. There you go. Similarly, you can do for the up and down. So if you don't want to see that one, just change that to 0, and similarly for that one. And this one is like kind of an interesting thing. If you increase that one, so it will the camera will go near to the object. You can see the camera has moved up. So that it is actually you can say this is like on the lens, how zoom you want to do. So this is just for the zoom kind of thing, and this is for how far you want to see. So I'll show you an example for that one. So this is for like how near you want to see. You can change that one, and this one is for how far you want to see. Okay, in order to demonstrate that one, let me um, move the camera to the x-axis like that one. I move the camera this side, and let me increase the z-axis as well. Here, so it will be easier to demonstrate. So at the moment the camera is focusing up to 20 value, that one. So if I decrease that one, and then the camera will be able to see the front part only. If I decrease that one to 8, okay, a little bit more decrease, 7. You see that before the camera has focus up to 20, the far the camera could see was 20. Now if we change that to 7, then the camera won't be able to see the back part. That means it won't be able to project the back part. If you want, you can get closer if you want. Let's see, you went too close. Yep. I hope you have got some concept about this one. So if you want to ask any question, then please do comments. Thank you for listening.